Greetings. I want to encourage you to get the feeling and then drift into sleep. Now, if you want to manifest anything in this world, you want your desires to be accomplished, you have to realize that feeling is the secret. And in order for you to acquire that feeling, which is actually a knowing, you have to have the right concept of yourself. And when you have the right concept of yourself, you would know that you are the master of your destiny. You would know that you are responsible for your thoughts and your actions. And so, whenever you want something in this world, you will know that you have to apply discipline. And you have to be mindful of how you go to bed and how you awake, because that is what is shaping your life. So anyone who is familiar with the work of Neville Goddard, they will know that Neville Goddard uses the scriptures all the time to teach his philosophy, which is basically ancient African spirituality. Okay? And this was taught to him by his mentor Abdullah the Black Mystic from Ethiopia. And it's all about you realizing that consciousness is the only reality. It is you understanding the inner sound science and technology to create your reality consciously. It is you coming to know that you are the master of all the circumstances in your life, because all is cause and effect. So, your feeling or your emotion is actually energy in motion, and everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. As a matter of fact, you are actually a mass of energy, and you vibrate on frequency, because your thoughts are thought frequencies that goes out into the ether, and it would never return unto you void. It must accomplish that which you send it to and prosper anything where to you send it. But because this life is a dream, when you are falling asleep, you are actually entering the real world of possibilities. You are entering the world of creativity. You are entering the world whereby you will come in touch with your genie. And whatever is your wish, it's the command to your genie, and your genie will receive that wish as a command, and whatever feeling you impress upon the subconscious at that time, that is what it would give back to you. So you have in you a treasure, and that is why you're told to seek first to discover that treasure or that kingdom that is within you, because you will discover the king of righteousness, because righteousness is you coming to a realization of who you are, and you using your creative power to achieve your every desire. That's how you'll be doing the work of God. So you have to realize that when it comes to manifesting your reality consciously, this is you doing the work of God. This is you experiencing that you are the creator by using the creative power. Now, there are certain scriptures that teaches you this technique of how you should acquire the feeling and then drop off to bed or drift into sleep. Okay? And in Matthew chapter 6, verse 6, it tells you that you must go into your secret place where the Father dwells. Go into the closet and speak to your Father in secret. This is inner talking it is speaking about. This is you doing inner affirmation. This is you doing visualization. This is you seeing things through your mind's eye just before you go to bed. But you must acquire the feeling that your wish has already been fulfilled. Also in Psalms chapter 4 and verses 4, it tells you that you must commune with your own heart upon your bed and go into that stillness. And when it says your own heart, it is speaking of that part of you that doesn't sleep, which is your subconscious mind. It doesn't sleep. So when people say that God doesn't sleep, it is speaking about the invisible side of your existence, because you're both visible and invisible. You're physical and spiritual. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. So it teaches you to go into the silence. So when we go into visualization or we go into meditation, that is us observing the silence. And when we use our imagination, that is us seeing things through the eye of God. That is why you're told in the same Matthew 6 that tells you that you can have all things in this world. It is the same Matthew 6 in chapter 22 that it tells you that if your eye be single, that your whole body will be full of light, which means you'll be illuminated. You come into a state of illumination because you're now seeing things through the eye of God, through an awakened imagination. For God in man is man's imagination, man's perception. In other words, your awareness of being, your consciousness. For consciousness is the only reality. So, my brother, my sisters, when you understand alchemy, you will understand everything is actually the transmutation of energy, and you want to transmute your energy into the form of matter. You want to transmute the invisible substance into the visible physical substance, the hard and objective fact that you can see, taste, touch, and smell. That is why you have to get out of just living in the five senses and learn to vibrate from the sixth sense, from the place of your higher self, your true self. So you can have whatever you desire in this world if you would learn to acquire the feeling, have that feeling that your wish is fulfilled, and drift off to sleep. Okay? That is why also Job chapter 33 verses 14 to 16 give you the key that tells you that when men slumber upon the bed, that is when everything that they desire is being sealed. That is when the genie gonna take your wish and make it a reality for you. So my brother, my sister, I can go on and on and on, but I just want to use these few words to encourage you and to inspire you to believe in yourself, to love yourself, to accept yourself, and to embrace yourself. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter your geographical location, it doesn't matter what they would have told you as a child growing up. I'm here to say that you're not a slave, that you are free, but you have to accept the law of liberty that will set you free. And the law of liberty is the law of self-realization. You must come to realize who you are, because true salvation is actually self-realization. So those who would have taught you to look outwardly for a savior or a redeemer, they wanted to keep you in idolatry. They wanted to keep you in a mindset of mediocrity and lack. But I'm here to set you free by saying to look inwardly and activate the power that is within you that you can use to achieve your every desire. So be the policeman of your thoughts and guide your mind. Whatsoever things that are lovely and whatsoever things that are true and that are pure and that has virtue, you must learn to think on these things, because the only how you can transform your life is by the renewing of your mind. That's why you have to change your thinking so that you would experience a different lifestyle and live the best version of yourself here on this planet. So my brother, my sisters, get into the feeling. And as I said before, if you want to get into the right feeling, it is very important for you to change your self-concept. Have the right concept of yourself. Have the right concept about the world. Have the right concept about money. Have the right concept about riches. Have the right concept about everything that you would ever face on this planet. And accept the fact that there's only cause and effect, and that you're the cause of everything in your life, and your circumstances are the effects that you would experience as a result of your thinking. So, my brothers, my sisters, let me leave you now by saying to you, change your mind and you definitely change your life. Be more conscious of what you're going to sleep with each and every night upon your mind, and what you awake with, and that will definitely determine your life, determine your destiny. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I can go on and on and on, but I want to say to you that if this is the very first time that you listen to me and what I'm saying, if it makes sense and it resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I definitely want to encourage you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you like to have a one-on-one with me, that would be definitely most welcome, and you can reach out to me by email and I'll give you the terms and the conditions, because I would definitely like to go deep with you to teach you how deep this rabbit hole really goes and how to understand the inner sun science and technology to create your reality consciously. So if you want to have an inner sun Bible study with me, an inner sun discussion with me, you are most welcome, because all of this teaching is all about activating the light that is within you. It's all about getting in touch with your light body, your sun body, because you have an inner solar system and an outer solar system. And the outer solar system always expresses itself in abundance and express itself to be able to be of value to all of humanity. That's why the sun is what powers all of humanity and gives all of humanity its energy. But the matrix have taught us to believe in a S-O-N instead of the S-U-N. And that is why you need to get the science and technology to help you to change your psyche in terms of you looking outward. Instead of you looking outwardly, now you'll be looking inwardly, and you know how to create your reality consciously. So if you definitely like to have those one-on-one with me, you can. But if at this time you can only afford $20, I have a course there for you that is called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to create your reality consciously. And that's why I'm laying the foundation of the Inner Sun Science for you. So you can listen to those videos and then you can decide where you go from there. So the choice is all yours. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram or you like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you feel strongly led to support this work, I just want to remind you that we have a PayPal and that the link is always down below. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.